Hey guys, RC here. Welcome back. This is episode 16 of our FM18 experiment, American Glory. We are following the career of RC. He is an American and no longer a youngster, but he was 32 last season. So I am videoing this after work again, let it run all day long to get through a season. And we have two emails. Why? Ooh, hello. Chris Henderson fired. Awful recent performances. And Freddie Juarez is appointed as the new boss. 1.6 million a year. Interesting. All right, so the upcoming World Cup. Now, this was in July of last year. So he was fired, and I guess we were still in qualifying stage. And if I remember correctly from last episode, we weren't doing that bad. We were undefeated, and we had the one draw with Mexico going into the second round of, I guess, the round robin setup. So that's interesting. So first off, let's take a look at the U.S. All right. Head coaches. All right, so Chris Henderson last just 3 years, and he was fired. So Vermes and Ramos resigned. He did get a cup win, the North American Gold Cup in 31. And Freddie has now been in charge for just under a year. All right, so that's interesting. 6 losses, 5 wins, and 1 draw. That does not bode well at all, compared to 25, 8, and 6 for Henderson. I'm thinking, it's just me going out on a limb, that might not be good, and Mr. Juarez may not last long. All right, so we can see that they were 4th in Group H. Let's take a look at the schedule first, obviously. All right, let's go back to 33, and we had just lost to Japan, and we were going into the Swiss game. Yes, so that's where we left off. So we had the draw in Confederation Cup Group A. Then we jumped back into qualifying, so a win over Honduras, a 3-0 loss to Mexico. Let's see, RC, no score there. A huge loss to Mexico, a 2-0 clean sheet over Canada, and a 3-0 clean sheet over Costa Rica with an RC contribution. We then beat Trinidad and Tobago 3-2, RC with another goal in a friendly, and Algeria a 2-2 draw. All right. All right. Granted, we did play some pretty good teams in these friendlies, but a 4-0 loss to the Dutch, a 3-1 loss to England, and a 3-0 loss to Hungary. We entered group stage 4-3 loss. RC with the opening goal, 2 own goals. And then we end up with 2 goals by Flavio Rodrigo in basically a 2-minute span. 6 minutes to be fair, but, you know, the 89th minute and then stoppage time. They got 2 goals in a 3-minute span. Oh, my gosh. So we actually equalized. No, we would have been down 3-2 at that point. All right, so yeah, that's not good. And then we lost 2-1 to Tunisia. Are you kidding me? Tunisia? And RC with a win there. Let's take a look at Group H in the World Cup. All right, let's go down through the list. So we have Denmark, Japan, Portugal, New Zealand. Portugal should roll that one, but they're struggling a little bit. Russia, Italy, Chile, and South Korea. I'm guessing Italy. Russia's evidently doing good. Belgium, Brazil on the outside looking in with the Aussies in front of them. Uruguay, Germany, Holland. So Uruguay kind of surprising big time there. So either Germany or the Dutch are not going to advance. Wow. All right, let's move down. Argentina, France, that's not surprising. Spain, Colombia, not surprising. England, Mexico, okay. Sweden and Mexico are going to be competing there, but England should get through. This was certainly not a group of death by any stretch of the imagination, right? I would say probably Group F would be the group of death. Not Group F. Group D, Uruguay, Germany, and Holland. I'm thinking that might be the group of death, not Tunisia, Croatia, and Switzerland. Now, granted, I think the Swiss, they are the past winners, but even they're on the outside looking in. That's horrific. A -2 goal differential, so we've lost both matches in just disappointing fashion. And we have Switzerland coming up. I don't think we're going to make it out of group stage. I guess we could say at least we made it to group stage. That's plausible. Not good, guys. Not good. And I don't think Freddie has been... I don't think he's been all that for us by any stretch. All right, well, let's take a look at RC. First off, let's go take a look at his club, Chelsea. 7th, so they did not qualify for Champions Cup, did they? So 7th position in the Premier. You know, I thought if we stopped on the 30th, we didn't jump ahead here. So that's overview, stages, previous year. There we go. So no, okay, we finished 4th. My bad. I guess I need to cut that cutoff date a little bit earlier. So 4th, 16 points off the lead where Man United won. Crystal Palace, Newcastle, and Norwich get relegated. Who's coming up for this year? Bellerique. Oh, wait. I was like, who? That must be a team that came. No, they stayed up. Oh, wow. I don't even know who that is. I've never heard of them. Bellerique Town? So they're from the leagues. Cool. All right, so Cardiff, Middlesbrough, and Leicester. Leads up to 7th position. 2034 and still in the championship. Leeds, you're killing me, man. Killing me. All right, so not a bad year for Chelsea. 23, 7, and 8. 66 goals for, 35 against. All right. RC is still their captain and their key player. Now remember, he was in his last year with a team option for the next season that would be coming up next. So he's still under that contract today. It expires today. So let's see if they have picked him up. Let's see what's going on. All right. Looks like they picked up that contract. So it started... Yeah, so they must have picked up that 1-year extension. Well, no, they've actually signed him to an extension because now he's actually under contract. No, okay. No. I had to think about it. Okay, so he started in 32. It expires today, and he had the 1-year option. So they've picked up the option on his contract because the option's gone and he's under contract, still under the old contract. So he got the 5% pay raise or whatever it was last year of his deal. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Now, is he wanted? He's not transfer listed. He's not wanted. He's really maintaining his ratings. All right, so career stats. All right, so 34 matches, 5 goals, 5 assists, a 7.38. So his average rating went up yet again. Goals and assists are down, but not tremendously. But he also only played 34 matches. So let's see if he had any injuries this year. So this would have been from July 1st of 33. So he twisted his ankle and was out 3 weeks. Then he got a hernia, lifting weights, out another 3 weeks. So he missed about a month and a half of competition. Okay. Milestones, 33, 34. There's a lot in 33 down here. All right. Seasonal best, team of the week, player of the month for January. That was last year. Okay, so we're looking for June of 33. That's 32, 33. All right, so U.S. Player of the Year. That came at the end of the year. Team of the Week. North American Player of the Year for last year. U.S. Seasonal Best 11. Supporters Player of the Year for this year. Chelsea Seasonal Best this year. And Euro Cup Squad of the Season. That's pretty impressive. So one of the best 11 players playing in the Euro Cup. Now, how did Chelsea do elsewhere? And can we... Cannot get there? Champions Cup. Stages. All right, that's the preliminary round. First knockout round. Group stage. I'm guessing we were in it last year. Man City. Am I not seeing them, guys? Okay. I don't see them there. Oh, well. So, the two Manchester clubs, go figure that shit. All right. Oh, well. Yeah, I guess I will have to figure out. Oh, you know what I could do? History competitions. Landmarks? No, just competitions. So I'm looking for 33, 34. And this is for Chelsea. So they didn't win anything last year. Third place in the U23s. Winner of the U18 Division 1. All right, so nothing specific. All right, let's get back to RC here. See if we can find him. There he is. All right, so injuries we already talked about. Career stats we figured out. I think that's about it. He's got his, let's check his dynamics. Still just Peter Vermes, his first coach with the U.S. national team. They actually finished 4th last year, so okay. And yeah, that's about it. So again, kind of like last year. The only difference is there's no extension in place and no option this year. So he could be leaving Chelsea. The fact they have not re-signed him, and I guess he would not have accepted, he probably would not have accepted a pay cut from Chelsea to stay at Chelsea with that 1-year option. So they've done the 1-year option. He's now out of contract after the upcoming season. Now, he's not transfer listed, so they're not trying to get rid of him at the beginning of the year. Does he leave at mid-season in the January transfer window? Do they try to move him out there and try to recoup some money? His value is down under $30 million now. I wish there was a way to track his valuation, right? Toronto FC still. Does he go back to Toronto at some point? That would be interesting. All right, well, so another solid season. Not great, but solid. Okay, down in fourth. So they've been pretty consistent during the RC years. Still looking to raise, to claim silverware there. Did he? No. Competitions. 32. Yeah, nothing this year with Chelsea or the US. Fair enough. All right, guys. Well, that's another season. So RC is now 33. He will be 34 during the upcoming season. He'll be 34 when that mid-season transfer window opens up. Very interesting to see if Chelsea holds on to him, or if this might be the beginning of the end for our intrepid hero. So I guess we'll come back. We'll do another year in the next episode and see what has happened from a contract perspective. See if his ratings hold on. Again, I gave him that 20 natural fitness, so he could have a long year or a long career, but it will just have to wait to be seen. I have a sneaking suspicion that Chelsea moves him at this point. You know what? Let's take a look at their senior squad, and I'm only looking, well, let's look at both of these, and let's look at central mids. I don't have, oh, okay, well, I haven't scouted them, so I don't have ratings, do I? Fair enough. But let's sort them by age. So RC is the oldest one. Jan Gaboho. All right, he's playing. Luis Carlos is 32. He's really good. Thiago. But they have a lot of depth. Let's see, Mustafa Muhammad. Wow. I mean, he's pretty good. I mean, he's going to be pushing for some playing time, right? 20 apps for Chelsea in 2 years. However, he feels RC is a vital part of the team. Leonardo, but well, that won't stop him from pushing RC out the door for him to get playing time, right? That kid looks real, well, he's not a kid, he's 27, but that kid's the up-and-comer, I would say. He's playing attacking mid, though. Defensive center. And let's see, Paul. He's probably about ready to start playing. Probably not. He's not horrible. So they do have some younger players that they could, I mean, that guy's not bad. Natural fitness is not great, but he's 18. at 18, that's probably pretty good. He is out on loan. So, yeah, I'm kind of curious to see where they go. Do they turn to one of these new guys? And move RC on to, you know, another club. And then at that, if RC's in the last year of his contract, does he just retire at this point? Does he go to a smaller club somewhere else? Does he come back to the MLS? That'll be interesting to see. 158 caps, 39 goals for his country. And I think he could probably play there a little bit longer. And let's see, Cole is the guy that he's playing alongside of, 31, a 31-year-old English player. So, and Perry's playing that attacking mid. I mean, he could drop back to center if they have somebody to replace him. Lots of questions. I guess we'll have to wait to find out. So, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate you taking the time. Leave a like for the video. Subscribe if you're new. And we will see you in another season and see where RC is at that time. Take care, guys. Have a good one.